Holy shit. I don't think you guys understand how fucking weird this is for me. Actually, you probably do, since this is like the fucking 30th time that we've done this. I need to stop cussing so much. I'm a good kid, I swear. Time changed, we're different, but my mind still says. What's up, Hobknockers? This feels like very repetitive at this point. This is where I provide an explanation of where I've been. You know, you guys know the fucking routine by this point. I don't even know like what to say anymore. Like, there's no other secret than just flat out saying that I didn't film because I hated myself for a really long time. I don't know. This is so weird. Like, I feel like always the second I come back, I just jump into like being so personal. And it's like, simmer down, buddy. Like, let's not get that deep right now. A lot of you guys have noticed on my Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I have lost 30 pounds. During the time losing it, and obviously before, I struggled a lot with like loving myself. Like, not to get all sappy on you guys, I just wasn't proud of the way that I looked and how I took care of myself, and did not want to broadcast that to 200,000 subscribers. That's that. I actually have been doing some things behind the scenes. Like, my life is kind of all over the place right now. I don't really know what's going on myself, so it's hard to explain that to you guys. I did move again, which does mean that another redoing my room video is coming. I've actually been working on that. I just have to do like a few last minute things, you know, clean up a little bit, and then that'll be a good video to get out. And then I have some story times lined up. It's just so weird. Like, I had to pick a job, I guess, where I was like in the public eye constantly, and like I feel like sometimes like I just don't want to be, you know what I mean? It sucks because my subscribers, like you guys, are some of the best people that I've probably ever met in my entire life. So loyal, just great. I would even call you guys friends. Like, I don't want to let you down. Like, not to get all like it's just like, it's like a constant battle. Like I hated myself, and I don't want to present a bad version of myself to you guys, but at the same time I don't want to leave you guys waiting for like the next video and keep making all these empty promises. So instead of just promising this time that I'm going to be uploading weekly, I'm just going to do it, and if I don't do it, then that's on me. But I'm sick of like sitting here saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then not following through with that. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. So I probably look a little bit different. Just an identity crisis, don't worry about it. Obviously, since I'm sitting in front of the camera now, as you can assume, I have worked a lot on everything. My confidence and everything has improved astronomically, so I guess that's good that I can sit in front of a fucking camera again. I don't want to spend like the whole video blabbering, but like at the same time, you guys definitely deserve an explanation. I don't want to sit here and like just pretend like nothing's ever happening. I don't know. Yeah, life's a little bit weird right now, so in order to, you know, provide some clarification, I decided it would be best to come back and do a Q&A. I had you guys ask me questions on my Instagram. My Instagram is right here. I do like questions and all that fun shit on there. So if you guys ever want to interact or get a chance to like say something for a video, it'll probably be on my Instagram @LaurRam, so go follow that. But let's just get into the questions. I feel like I am just, one, so not used to being on camera again, and two, just like all over the place, and just, I don't even know, man. Like, it's so fucking weird to be back. Like, not in a bad way, but like, it's just bringing me back to my roots. But yeah, this is a new room. Y'all are probably so confused. You're like, what the hell, Lauren? You leave for 2 months, you lose 30 pounds, you have a new fucking style and a new room, and I don't know. I can't explain it to you either. I can't wrap my head around it either. But let's just get started with the questions, because you guys did have a lot, and yeah. Okay, so this was gonna be a drive with me Q&A, but obviously I thought about it for like 2 seconds and I was like, distracted driving while answering questions, probably not the best idea. So the first question is, how are you really? If you would have asked me this 2 months ago, I would have said that I wanted to die. But now I'm actually doing really well, which is, you know, scary because that shit never lasts, number one. I'm doing really good right now, actually. Like I like life, I like my friends, I'm just happy right now. Kind of foreign to me, but whatever. What drives you to keep moving forward with life? That is a tough one. Like, you guys are already hitting me with like the hard questions. A lot of things, I feel like at first it was just for like other people, for like my parents and stuff like that, and like my friends. Now it's just like, I I have this new way to look at life, and it's just like, anytime I get scared or anxious to do something, I'm just kind of like, you know, fuck it. Like, you have one life, well, at least that we know. I don't want to just waste it away. Like, I want to like live life to the fullest. Like, I want to fucking do everything that I said I wanted to do. I want to follow through with my dreams. Like, I don't want to be that bitch that just like goes with the flow of things. Like, there's actually shit that I want to do. Make the most out of life, you know what I'm saying? How to deal with rejection from guys. You know me. Big fucking player out here. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. There's no like secret answer. You just don't. You just have to get them understanding that like your whole life doesn't revolve around boys. Invest in yourself, find shit you like, find hobbies, and then, you know, if you have a little spare time, then go for the guys. But it's not the end of the world. Unless you're happy with yourself and content, then like you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? You know me, the love therapist over here. So, such great advice. You know what? I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. You just have to fucking get over it. Like, there's a million fucking fish in the sea. There's a million turds in the toilet bowl. Just cross a river, build a bridge, and get over it. When is your documentary coming out? So the documentary was going to come out like a minute ago, like a long time ago. But number one, I realized, and this is my fault, that so the documentary, the whole premise of it was, you know, me changing a lot of things about myself and just a lot of self-reflection. And when I was making it, I realized that I wasn't even in the state that I wanted to be at like the end of like the journey. Like, I was still upset all the time. I was still depressed, and I was like, this is not real. Like, I'm gonna be sitting here preaching like, oh, I'm having the time of my life right now, when I'm not. So I wanted to like go through with the weight loss and go through with the just like bettering myself behind the scenes before I made like the actual documentary, because that would have been very disingenuous, if you know what I mean. I don't really have a date now, and I know I said it would be out on like that date, which was so dumb of me, because I know myself better than to rush any sort of project. It is something that I want to do when I'm already being very consistent with YouTube. It is a lot of editing, it is a lot of work, it is a lot of hours of staring at a screen. So I do want to be in a spot where I'm already working, and I was trying to release it as soon as I came back to YouTube, which was stupid in the first place. Don't really have a solid answer, to be completely honest with you right now, but it is going to come out eventually. Have you ever bumped into someone that recognized you from YouTube/social media? Yeah, I've actually got recognized a lot more times than you would think. It's always like I've gotten recognized at like Hershey Park. A lot of it is like stores. I'm just saying that shit makes my day. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, don't come up to me when I'm eating, like that type of bitch. Like, no, everybody humble yourself. Like, I'm a fucking YouTuber. I'm not a fucking A-list celebrity. If you see me out in public and you would like to say hi, please don't refrain to do so. I'm not mean. Like, I will have a conversation with you. I love meeting you guys. That is one of my favorite parts of doing this, actually, is actually getting to like see the faces behind the numbers in real life. I think that's really cool. Have you always been comfortable in front of the camera? As long as I can remember, I have been. Like, I've always liked to be in front of people. Such an attention whore, you know? Yeah, I mean, it just came pretty naturally. I mean, I feel like for everyone at first, you can't like completely be yourself. It takes getting used to, as everything does in life. But for the most part, yeah, I've always liked being in front of the camera. I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for a really long time. Not this channel, but just like in general. What aesthetic are you? I have no fucking idea, so if y'all would let me know like what aesthetic you think I am, feel free to leave that in the comments. What's some advice you would give someone right this second? Not to like YOLO you guys, but like genuinely, you only have one life. Like, I don't sit around wasting it away scrolling through TikTok. If you have something you want to do, like, we're all on a fucking floating rock in space. Anything is possible at this point. Just like go for it, I guess. Just get off your ass, put in the work, you know, and go for it. I don't know. What was one of the hardest lessons you had to learn as a teen? Life is not at all like what you would expect to be. Like TV shows and movies, they set like such false expectations, and real life like genuinely can fucking suck. And that probably hit me the hardest, because when, you know, I feel like when you're a kid, you're all naive and you're living in your own world and shit, and then you go into the real world and you're like, fuck. I'm sorry, when people like 12-year-olds go on my Instagram questions and they just ask me like a bunch of questions about like dirty stuff, it's really funny. Advice you would give yourself a year ago? Get the fuck out of that bullshit ass relationship. You are a fucking clown and you're getting treated like shit and have been. So unless you never want to find a slight piece of happiness again, get the fuck out of there right now. Oh my god, a little bit of passion in me. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Like, what do you want to do in the long run? Overall goal here always has been is to be an actress. I don't want to do social media forever, at least as my main career. I really like YouTube. Don't know if I like all the other social medias as much, but I do want to get out to LA or New York or something, sign with a management, take things a little bit further, get a little bit serious. I want to be in the entertainment industry. So that is like the overall goal. Hopefully in 10 years I will be in TV shows or movies or anything, you know. Reach for the fucking stars, they say. Tips on how to deal with the talking stage. I don't even know. I hate the fucking talking stage. I wish it didn't exist. I think it's stupid. I think it's a way like for you guys to be like, oh, we like each other, but like you don't know each other enough to date. It's so dumb. It has different meanings for everyone, so I don't even know. Are you talking to anyone at the moment?
I guess we'll never know.
What are some things you've had to unlearn? People that have been in my life in the past have really made a point to just make me feel shit. In a way, like, not to play like victim over here, but like the way that they would treat me kind of taught my mind to think that I don't deserve good things in life and I don't deserve to be happy and I should be, you know, in the standstill of being okay with being treated like shit. It got me to a point where I actually did believe like the only thing I deserved was like actually being treated terribly, and I did have to unlearn that. Like, that's not fair. No one deserves that. Do you like who you are right now? That is a good question. Yes. Not to like toot my own horn. Yeah, I fuck with who I am right now. I like it. It took a lot to get here and I am proud of where I am now. What made you want to start working out so much? I wasn't happy with myself. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I did it for funsies. Like, I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I missed the body I had when I did gymnastics and I didn't like feeling like shit all the time. So I just started eating better and I fucking fell in love with like working out. I fell in love with like lifting and going to the gym and stuff. Like, you get like a little high after you work out and you feel great. And I just like having energy, like being active, like doing stuff all the time, as compared to before I started working out. I was just kind of sitting on my ass and feeling I was gonna vomit all the time, you know. What's the best and worst parts of doing social media? The best parts is the connection I have with you guys, like being able to do this as a job, being able to do what I love. And then the worst parts isn't even like you would figure it'd be like the hate from like social media and stuff. It's not. It's just the way that people treat you once you get a following. That's the part that has sucked. Like, because I was always that person that was just like cool with everyone, you know? Always had a lot of friends, and then like when this stuff came about, suddenly everyone found a reason to hate me and just be like, fuck Lauren Ramos, by the way, cop the merch. Yeah, it's just probably getting treated differently. Like, it's not fun. I don't like it. Why do you keep leaving YouTube? I think I answered that one. Another 90% of it was just like, I don't even want to talk about this anymore at this point. I was in a relationship with someone who wouldn't let me film. They didn't want me in the fucking public eye. And don't ask me why I listened, but the person that I was with for like a year didn't want me to be successful. They didn't want me to do this. I don't know, when it's like your boyfriend and stuff, you tend to like act differently towards it. If whoever I was with right now told me like, stop fucking doing this, fuck no. But at the time, it just seemed justified. It just sucks that I let someone like come in between my career like that, because I love doing this so much, and like I can't believe I let someone take that away from me in the least pussy way possible. Biggest regret in my life? I think you guys know the answer to this based on the way I've been answering other questions. Just letting someone just come in and just fuck up my entire life, basically. I don't know, like now that I've grown and like realized so much shit, because I feel like when you're actually in that fucking situation, you don't really realize how bad it actually is until you're out of it and you look back, you know? Like, in retrospect, my regret is just like letting myself be treated like that for so long. Like, I think, what the fuck were you doing? And I like, I would just rock the shit out of my old self if I could. Like, it actually makes me so mad. Oh, fuck. I don't want to like get in my fucking feels or anything. Like, this isn't some pussy shit, but like, I do want to beat the shit out of myself for ever putting up with that for that long of a period of time. Like, fuck. What is something you've done that you're really proud of? Like the whole YouTube thing, I'm so proud of it, and I don't like talking about it because I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh look at this, like look at me, like that shit. Like the fact that I made a career and like a living out of filming videos is like a pretty cool concept to me, and I'm like very proud of it. Like my plaque, like you guys, like everything about it makes me so happy. It's just like instant serotonin, you know what I mean? The best decision I've made, probably starting this channel. That is like, God, that has made my life so much better. I started this channel way back when, in like 2017, and my dad was actually going to jail. Not to get all like silly and cute with you guys, yeah, my dad was in fucking prison, and my dumb ass is over here like looking for something to distract myself, and I came back to YouTube, and like that is the best fucking decision, was going on YouTube that one day. Like, holy shit, that changed my life, and it's fucking insane the timing that everything happened. What legacy do you want people to remember about you after you're gone? In the simplest way possible, I just want like to be that thing that pushed people to do what they actually want to do. Like I want to help people and not giving a fuck what people think, learning to live a little, going for whatever you want in life. That's what I want. Like that is the overall message that I've tried to get across since I started my channel, is like, if you want to, go get it. How do you feel about weed and psychedelics? I love your videos, by the way. Thank you. I don't really like weed. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I've like tried it, hated it. I don't like things that alter the way that my brain works, because I really do enjoy the way that I think. I don't like shit fucking with it, you know what I mean? Like I get anxiety and shit. Like I would never try psychedelics. Probably would never smoke weed again, not gonna lie. No hate to anybody that does, but that's just not my thing. Who do you look up to the most? Probably one of my biggest inspirations is Levine. Literally, he just has such a great outlook on life, and like he's smart as fuck, knows his shit, knows how to have a good time, but also has like a fucking insane sense of humor. Like, I don't know. He's just like, watching his shit just makes me want to like do everything I've ever wanted to do in life. Like that is definitely one of my biggest inspirations like ever. You guys should check out his channel. If you want to like laugh your fucking ass off, then check it out. What was the hardest part of your breakup? Nothing about it was hard. Like as soon as I did it, I felt instant fucking freedom. So not gonna lie, nothing about that was like hard at all. That was actually the best thing to ever happen to me. Do you become more private as your following gets bigger? I feel like I do unintentionally. Like I don't sit here and try to like hide shit, but at the same time, it's like once everything's out there, then like it's out there. Like that's the scary thing. Like friendships and shit, and like I don't know who's using me and who's not using me, and like I don't know, it's just a lot. Like a relationship is cool privately, but like once it's out there, it's like out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I definitely do value privacy more after this whole experience, but like I don't think I purposefully try to like hide shit from you guys now. Where do you see yourself living in 5 years? Not here. So I'm probably gonna have to go to LA eventually, which I'm really scared and don't really want to do, because I don't like a lot of the people in LA. It's just very toxic, and everything is dependent on clout, money, and numbers, and that's not my type of thing. That's not my, I'm not doing that dance, you know? I do have to go there eventually, don't know when, but if we're talking about settling down, definitely New Jersey or South Carolina or anywhere south, even though New Jersey's north, but like that's a different story. Like New Jersey, oh, I fucking love Jersey. But just anywhere with a beach, I feel like. Not to be so visco, or I don't want to make the video too long, so if you guys want me to do part 2, I will, but I just want to provide some clarification and answer some questions. It's fucking go time. I'm going to have a lot of shit coming. Look out for that. Make sure you guys also follow my social medias and keep up with it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. Code of